I just found out my boyfriend Derek has been destroying my career behind my back, and I'm about to burn his whole life down. We work at the same marketing firm and started dating 2 years ago when we were both junior associates. Everyone said don't date coworkers, but we thought we were different and supportive of each other. What a fucking joke. For months, I've been killing myself on this huge campaign for our biggest client worth millions in revenue. Like working weekends, staying late, redoing presentations 20 times because something kept going wrong. My files would get corrupted, my emails to clients would disappear, meetings would get mysteriously rescheduled without anyone telling me. I was starting to think I was losing my mind, or maybe just bad at my job. Derek would comfort me saying tech issues happen to everyone, and maybe I should double check everything. He even offered to help review my work before submissions, which I thought was sweet. My manager Paula started questioning my reliability. She said clients complained about missed deadlines that I know I met, and missing attachments in emails I definitely included. I was on the verge of getting fired while Derek kept getting praise for his consistency and attention to detail. Last week they announced a senior position was opening and we both applied. I worked my ass off on the application, staying up 3 nights straight, perfecting my portfolio. Derek said his was pretty basic since he'd been so busy helping me fix my mistakes. Thursday, I get called into Paula's office and she says my application never arrived. The system shows I never submitted anything even though I have the confirmation email. She says it's disappointing because they were considering me, but now Derek is the only internal candidate. I was crushed, went to the bathroom and cried, then came back to my desk to find Derek already knew. He had this fake sympathy face saying maybe it was a sign I should focus on getting my basic performance up before trying for promotions. Something about his tone made me suspicious, so I did something I never thought I'd do. I waited until he went to lunch and checked his computer. He never logs out because he thinks nobody would touch his stuff. I found a folder labeled competition, and my whole world exploded. Screenshots of my original emails before he edited them to remove attachments. Copies of my presentations with key slides deleted. A fucking detailed log of every time he accessed my computer using the password I gave him for emergencies. Client emails he intercepted and responded to from a fake address declining meetings. Even notes about gaslighting me into thinking I was incompetent. The sick part was a draft email to his friend saying, Operation Promotion is working perfectly. She actually thinks she's going crazy. I took photos of everything with my phone, then went back to my desk like nothing happened. When Derek came back from lunch, I acted normal, even kissed him, and said maybe he was right about me focusing on basics first. He smiled and said he knew I'd see reason eventually. That afternoon, I requested a meeting with Paula and the head of HR, Craig. I showed them every single piece of evidence from Derek's own computer. Paula went pale and Craig looked like he wanted to throw up. They called Derek in, and the look on his face when he saw his own screenshots projected on the conference room screen was priceless. He tried denying it at first, saying I planted it, but then Craig goes, Derek, these files are timestamped from your login, including keystrokes that match your typing pattern from company monitoring. Turns out when he was sabotaging me, he was doing it on company time using company equipment, which is not only fireable but potentially criminal. He started panicking, saying we were dating and it was just a prank that went too far. I said, we're not dating. I dumped you the second I found that folder. You just don't know it yet. Craig asked if I wanted to press charges for corporate espionage and fraud. I said no, I just wanted him gone. They fired him on the spot. Security escorted him out while everyone watched. He kept trying to talk to me, saying I was overreacting and ruining his life over office politics. I said, no, you ruined your own life when you decided my career was worth less than yours. The best part came on Monday. Paula called me in and said after reviewing my actual work without Derek's interference, they were offering me the senior position. Apparently my real presentations were innovative, and my client relationships were stellar before he started sabotaging them. She apologized for not catching it sooner, and said my attention to detail in uncovering the scheme showed executive potential. Derek texted me from his personal phone over 50 times until I blocked him. Mutual friends said he's been telling people I set him up because I was jealous, but nobody believes him, especially after HR sent out a company-wide memo about maintaining professional integrity. His new girlfriend from accounting dumped him immediately, saying she doesn't date manipulative psychos. Last I heard, he was working at some startup for half his previous salary because word got around the industry about what he did. Meanwhile, I just signed my promotion paperwork with a 40% raise. Karma's beautiful when it works.